Good evening. Tonight we find ourselves at the threshold of a global emergency that few could have predicted just days ago. The world is facing a sudden and unprecedented crisis. The Strait of Hormuz, a narrow but crucial waterway through which nearly a third of the world's oil supply passes, has been abruptly closed. This strategic choke point, nestled between Iran and Oman, is now at a standstill, with dozens of oil tankers stranded and unable to move. As a result, oil prices have surged past $100 a barrel for the first time in years, sending shockwaves through financial markets and economies across the globe. Traders are scrambling, and the ripple effects are being felt in every corner of the world. This isn't just a headline or a distant event, it's a direct hit to your daily life. From the cost of your morning commute to the price of groceries and everyday essentials, the impact is immediate and personal. Families are already noticing higher prices at the pump and in stores, and the sense of uncertainty is growing. Around the world, governments are holding emergency meetings, and financial markets are in turmoil as leaders and experts scramble to respond to the sudden halt in oil flow. The stakes are high, and the pressure is mounting to find solutions before the crisis deepens. For ordinary people, the cost of living is set to rise sharply. Households are bracing for higher bills, and uncertainty is spreading fast, leaving many to wonder how long this disruption will last and how severe its consequences will be. In this special report, we'll break down what this crisis means for you, explore the reasons behind the closure, and examine the possible scenarios that could unfold in the coming days and weeks. The story is just beginning, and understanding its complexities is crucial for everyone. Stay with us as we guide you through the unfolding events and help you make sense of this rapidly changing world. The Strait of Hormuz is a narrow 21-mile-wide channel connecting the Persian Gulf to the world. Nearly 20% of global oil passes through here daily, about 20 million barrels. Major oil producers like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Iran depend on this route. When blocked, there's no easy alternative. Pipelines can't handle the volume, and rerouting isn't feasible. The result, a sudden, massive supply shock. This choke point has always been a global vulnerability, and today, that risk is reality. The world's energy security hinges on this fragile passage. Its closure exposes just how interconnected and fragile our systems are. Markets reacted instantly. Oil prices surged over 25% in hours. Stock markets worldwide plunged, especially airlines and shipping companies facing soaring fuel costs. Energy and renewable stocks jumped as investors sought safe havens. The uncertainty is paralyzing. No one knows how long the strait will stay closed. Central banks now face the threat of stagflation, high inflation and stagnant growth. Investors are fleeing to safe assets, making it harder for developing nations to borrow. The financial world is gripped by fear, and the global economy is on edge. The message is clear. This crisis threatens everyone. Why now? What has brought the world to this critical moment, where the balance of power in the Persian Gulf teeters on the edge? The closure of the Strait of Hormuz is a direct response to rapidly escalating tensions between Iran and Western nations. For years, this narrow waterway has been a flashpoint, but recent events have pushed the situation to a breaking point. New rounds of economic sanctions, combined with a recent and highly publicized naval incident, have left Iran feeling cornered. In retaliation, Iran has chosen to use the strait, one of the world's most vital energy choke points, as leverage, halting the flow of oil and gas to global markets. Iran's message is clear. If their economy is made to suffer under international pressure, then the world's energy supply will also be put at risk. This is not just a regional dispute, it's a warning to every nation dependent on Middle Eastern oil. The move is a high-stakes gamble, one that risks igniting a much wider conflict and plunging the region, and possibly the world, into instability. The military buildup in the Gulf is a stark reminder of how quickly tensions can spiral out of control. As the world watches, the international community is scrambling for a diplomatic solution. Behind closed doors, diplomats and military officials are locked in urgent talks, hoping to prevent further escalation. Yet the threat of military confrontation remains a very real and immediate danger. Years of mounting sanctions, failed negotiations, and mutual distrust have all led to this flashpoint. The breakdown in dialogue has left both sides entrenched, with little room for compromise. Now, the world is forced to confront the consequences of a fragile peace that has long been taken for granted in the region. The uncertainty ripples across global markets and into the lives of ordinary people, as everyone waits to see what will happen next. The impact hits home fast. Gas prices are spiking, straining household budgets and making everyday life more expensive for millions of families. What used to be a routine stop at the pump now feels like a major financial decision, as people watch the numbers climb higher with every visit. Airlines and shipping companies face soaring costs, as the price of fuel is a major part of their operating expenses. Every delivery, every flight, and every shipment becomes more expensive to run. This leads to higher ticket prices for travelers and more expensive goods on store shelves. Whether you're booking a flight or shopping for groceries, you'll notice the difference in your wallet. Inflation will ripple through every sector. Food, clothing, and even basic household items will all see price hikes. The cost of living rises and families are forced to make tough choices about what they can afford. Farmers, manufacturers, and retailers all depend on energy to produce and deliver goods. As their costs go up, they have little choice but to pass those increases on to consumers, making everything from bread to electronics more expensive. Governments face tough choices. Should they fight inflation aggressively, risking economic slowdown, or try to cushion the blow for citizens by offering relief and subsidies? For many, it's a balancing act between keeping prices stable and supporting those who are struggling to pay their bills. Social services are stretched, and families are left reviewing their finances, looking for ways to cut back. Central banks risk triggering a recession if they raise interest rates too quickly in an attempt to combat rising prices. The financial world watches nervously, knowing that every decision has far-reaching consequences. If rates go up, borrowing becomes more expensive, businesses may slow hiring, and some stores could even close their doors, deepening the economic pain. The crisis touches every part of daily life, from the dinner table to the daily commute, and even the dreams of small business owners trying to stay afloat. Hard decisions must be made. Families cut back on spending, and business leaders debate how to keep their companies running in uncertain times. The economic ripple effect is vast and immediate, reshaping communities, altering routines, and reminding us all how interconnected our world truly is. In this volatile moment, staying informed is crucial. Review your budget, cut non-essential travel, and prepare for higher costs. Businesses must assess supply chains and brace for ongoing disruption. Investors face extreme volatility. Caution and diversification are key. The crisis could resolve quickly or escalate into a prolonged standoff or conflict. A long closure risks global recession and widespread hardship. This event exposes our dependence on fragile energy routes and the urgent need for resilience. The challenge now: navigate the turmoil and learn how to prevent future crises.